Miss Salinger. It's good to see you.
Good to see you, officer.
Did you decide to come by and take me up on my offer to see if I could help you and your son?
Thank you, but no. I'm actually here to see your boss. I'm applying for a job I read about in the paper. Assistant to the police commissioner.
Oh, you know what's funny? When we met...
And I fell apart and I spilled every last detail of my personal life to you.
I wouldn't call that falling apart.
Oh, I would. And you were very kind to offer me help. And I went to those agencies and they offer really good short-term assistance, but I need a job.
I think I can help you with that.
I don't know how much longer I can wait, though, you know, my son and I. He's already been through so much upheaval. 2 nights ago, he stayed in a 4-star hotel with his girlfriend's family. Last night, he slept in a shelter.
I'm sorry. I didn't know it was that bad.
He never complains. I think he's trying to protect me.
Well, he's a good kid.
But he shouldn't have to protect me. You know, I need to change our fortune.
And that can be done.
Yes, especially if I get this job with the commissioner.
Okay. About that
I need to make a really good impression, so if you really want to help me, if you could maybe tell me about what kind of man he is.
Okay, what I know about the commissioner. He's tough, but he's fair. I think he's a good guy.
I'm glad to hear it.
Why do you look so worried?
Am I being naive applying for a job with the police department after all the trouble my son has been in?
No, I'm sure that the commissioner will know that your family's not involved in some criminal enterprise.
Sorry. That must sound very foolish.
No, I think it's stress. Applying for a new job, it's very stressful. Why don't you wait for the commissioner in his office?
You sure that would be all right?
I guarantee it. Why don't you let me have a look at that?
What are you doing?
I'm just having a look at your application here.
Well, won't you get in trouble if the commissioner sees you?
No, I doubt it. You see, I am the commissioner.
I can't believe this. First, I burden you with all my problems with my sons, and then I'm asking you all about the police commissioner, and you really are the police commissioner.
That's all right.
No, what you must think of me.
I think I pulled you over the other night because you had a broken tail light.
Yeah. And I just assumed that you were a patrol officer.
That's okay. It sounded like you had other things on your mind.
Yeah. I think it's best if I go now.
Now, what, you just got here?
I think the interview was over before it even began.
The interview starts now.
No, that's okay.
No, I insist, and I am the commissioner of police. Okay. And now, Ms. Salinger, is it? Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Inez.
Inez.
Here's my resume. So as you can see there, my last employer is a company that recently closed its doors.
You were promoted 3 times.
I have a lot of administrative experience.
You ever work with circus animals?
Excuse me?
Well, you must have seen what it's like out there in the squad room.
Yes, it's very busy.
It's organized chaos, that's what it is. But this can be a very high-pressure job.
Don't worry, Commissioner. I can handle chaos. I can handle pressure. After all, I have a teenage son. So those are just some of the word processing programs I know.
Just?
I can do spreadsheets, presentations. I got my old boss onto a new calendaring system. I can show you that, too.
No, that's all right. You're hired.
Excuse me?
I said, you're hired.
You mean I've I've got the job.
If you want it, it's yours.
Oh, I want it. I definitely want it. But, you know, if this is some kind of charity,
Are you kidding me?
you meet my son with 2 jobs, you arrest me and I tell you my life story.
Look, you're more than qualified, and you would be helping me out so much if you could start just as soon as possible.
I can start right away. Thank you so much, Commissioner.
Well, I think as long as you're hired, why don't you just call me Bo?
Thank you, Bo. Okay. Starting to feel like my luck's gonna change.
As soon as you finish with those, then I'll give you the whole tour.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but could I ask you for a favor?
Shoot.
Could you just pretend that we never met before I came into this office?
You mean the other night when I pulled you over for a DWE? Driving while emotional.
Yes. Yes, that and the reason why.
Well, you said that you were worried about your oldest son.
The one that wants to pretend that I don't exist.
Well, that can change.
I don't think so. And I don't want Nate to know that he has 2 brothers that don't want anything to do with him.
Okay. Then your secret is safe with me.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You know, I don't know if you noticed, when you first came in, at the end of the hall, we have a wall of heroes.
Yeah, the photographs of the fallen officers.
Yeah, that's right. And now that you're hired, I think maybe you should know that one of them is my son, Drew Buchanan.
I'm so sorry.
Well, thank you. Actually, Drew didn't grow up with me. And when you were telling me about the soccer practice and skinned knees, and you know, I never went through any of that with him.
It must have been hard for you to miss that.
Yeah, it wasn't just me. When he came back into my life, he was an adult. Wasn't interested in hearing any of the reasons that things were the way they were. He just resented me.
And you didn't get a chance to make it up before?
Well, no, see, that's the good part, because some way, somehow, Drew and I were able to break through all of that. And then he did become my son again, and I became his father.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. We both knew how lucky we were. And actually, that helped me a lot when I finally had to let him go. Anyway, like I just said, your secret is safe with me. But maybe someday you'll be as lucky as I was. Maybe you'll get another chance with your son.
Done.
Great. Okay, let me show you around. Is there something else?
Just that I'm very excited to work for you, Commissioner. I hear that you're tough but fair, and you're a pretty good guy.
Now, who told you that?
No one needed to. But thank you so much for this opportunity.
That's not necessary.
Well, then let me at least thank you for keeping my secret from Nate.
Mom? What secret are you keeping from me?